So billionaire freedom fighter Elon Musk just officially became a racist. With Twitter now accepting Musk's $44 billion offer for the social media giant, here comes all the race baiters saying that Musk is a racist. On Twitter's Black Lives Matter activist and radical leftist Sean King, this is a man who's blocked me on Twitter, by the way, he declared this: at its root, Elon Musk wanting to purchase Twitter is not about left versus right, it's about white power. The man was raised in apartheid by a white nationalist. He's upset that Twitter won't allow white nationalists to target, harass people. That is his definition of free speech. Oh, give me a break. How ridiculous. See, here's the thing, though. I can't actually tell you if Elon Musk is a racist or not. I've never met the man. I doubt that he is. But it really doesn't matter. See, Elon Musk said he wants to lift all censorship. I believe him. He never warned that he would ban Black Lives Matter or cancel Antifa goons from spreading their hate on Twitter. I assume he will let both sides hash it out. That's healthy, in my opinion. So I log on to Twitter totally unafraid. Compare that to the left-wing extremists, most Democrats today. They know the only way that they can win an argument is if there is no argument at all. And we conservatives are not allowed to speak. That's what Twitter has done. Twitter has silenced all of us. So I'm not afraid of the left, but the left is scared to death of us because of our greatest weapon, which just happens to be the truth. Just listen to the media reaction to Twitter agreeing to sell to Musk.
A broader question for Twitter, which is, if you get invited to something where there are no rules, where there is total freedom for everybody, do you actually want to go to that party?
Elon Musk,
oh my God,
joins in, which tells you what a sewer Twitter would be if he ran it.
We're all more affected by this than we are SpaceX and Tesla. This affects all of us in terms of misinformation.
It is not about their spreading the information they want. It's about stopping us from spreading ours. That's it. That's the power they have in Twitter. Joining me now is former White House advisor in the Trump administration, host of the Gorka Reality Check here on Newsmax. Sebastian Gorka is here. Dr. G, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Greg. What a great day, eh, Grant?
Oh, it's great. Your reaction to Elon Musk, I mean, I would expect that Twitter would become a much better place for the free exchange of ideas, good and bad.
Well, look, this news broke 7 minutes before my radio show started today. Oh, by the way, isn't Sean King, isn't he the male version of Rachel Dolezal? Isn't he like the fake black activist who's not actually black? I mean, that's the real fraud here. Sean King talking about white supremacists when he's actually white. Look, I am just so excited, Grant. In the last 6 months, what have we witnessed? The three biggest pop culture influencers out there, Jordan Peterson, Elon Musk, and Joe Rogan, are finding their political identity. And what identity is it? It's pro the Constitution. It's pro conservative values. It's pro freedom of speech. And the fact that the left wing is melting down because a pro First Amendment individual, it now owns Twitter. It's just delicious. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm sitting here waiting for you, Grant, and I'm just collecting the memes. This is my favorite meme to date. This is Elon as the conductor of the orchestra with all the crazy screaming at the sky, pink pussy hat cat wearing crazies. He has committed himself to turning a cesspit, a cesspool that deleted a man with 94 million followers who was the elected president, back into what it should be, a social commons, a social media platform. And when you are hated by CNN, the Washington Post, and Silicon Valley, guess what? You must be a good guy.
Yeah. Here's going to be Elon Musk's biggest challenge, Dr. G. It's going to be finding people that are good at their jobs that want to work there. The tech industry is filled with liberals. I think he needs to go in there and fire anyone who does not agree with his vision for Twitter. But now you got to go find people to work. Truth Social has had their problems getting up and running. I love the idea of President Trump's new social media platform, but I've talked to people there saying, boy, it's really hard to find people who want to go to work for a conservative.
Well, look, this is what I tweeted out. I did a survey about 3 hours ago on Twitter. It's kind of split 50-50, the answers. My question is, of all these people that really, really are crazy left-wingers working at Twitter today, what are they going to do? Are they going to storm out and say, that's it, we're being owned by somebody who believes in free markets and freedom of speech? Or are they going to stay there and, like the deep state, but in the private sector, try to sabotage this man? So it's split. The people, I've got like 1.2 million followers on Twitter, and it's 50-50 as to whether these people, walk out in a huff or stay there to undermine Elon. But look at what this man has achieved, whether it's PayPal, whether it's more satellites in space than anybody else, whether it's electric vehicles. I think he can probably fix this one too. Don't you, Grant?
I would put my money on him. That is for sure. Here's someone I would not put my money on, and that's a message to MSNBC for hiring this one. This is Jen Psaki, of course, today talking about Musk purchasing Twitter.
No matter who owns or runs Twitter, the president has long been concerned about the power of large social media platforms, the power they have over our everyday lives, has long argued that tech platforms must be held accountable for the harms they cause. He has been a strong supporter of fundamental reforms to achieve that goal.
Yeah, Dr. G, their reforms are to censor us more. That's their reforms.
Well, we heard it. We heard it the weekend with Obama saying, yes, we need more fascistic censorship, not less censorship. And of course, Sleepy Joe's worried. Why? Because now he doesn't have buddies in Palo Alto who can say, hey, that story about my son's laptop, deep six it.